Hi. What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. I know it's been a little minute. It's been a little second. And I know it's 3:40 p.m. here in Thailand, so I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna get like the night owls and those that are overseas as well. How's everybody doing? It's been a little minute. Well, I'm here, okay? I done came on live. I like going live when I'm outside. It just feels more nostalgic. It feels very much more natural. I feel like I'm in my element when I go live outside instead of going live in the house. I feel kind of cooped up when I go live inside. So that's why I have my lives. Y'all see me outside. Just let my daughter have a little playtime right now. It's 3:41 p.m. in Thailand, you guys. We're just having a little playtime. Nobody's outside because the Thai people are like, it's too hot and the sun is shining too bright. But for me, this is like perfect. Before I came on live, I kind of did some grounding. I did a little bit when I first touched down in Thailand, but I did it here again because it's been literally 30 days already. That time flew by. Hey, Fax, what's up? Oh, it's 4:31 where you are. Where are you guys located? Where are you guys watching me from? If you're in the States, I know you're a night owl. If you're over here where I am overseas, it's in the afternoon. But yeah, y'all watching me, y'all let me know where y'all watching me from. I'm here in Thailand. But as I was saying, I was doing some grounding because it hit the 30-day mark since I've been here, and I just want to make sure that I keep myself centered. Number one, I love grounding. Grounding is when you take your shoes off and put the soles of your feet in the bare grass, touching the earth. We as humans are electric. We are electricity. I'll say that. And so is the earth. The earth is the electricity as well. So you're charging your body from your head to your toes when you ground. So I think it's just very important that people do that more. Grounding is essential for your life, for your body, for your mind, your spirit, and your soul. As I was saying, it had reached the 30-day mark. I've officially been in Thailand for over 30 days. Woohoo! And so I wanted to kind of come out and ground again. I think I'm going to do that consistently every 30 days just to reset. And I speak to the earth when I do that. I put in my petitions, my requests, just letting the land know, because the earth is alive. And I speak to the earth, letting the earth know that I respect her no matter where I am on the globe. I'm making sure that I get acquainted with the land. But I'm letting the land know that I'm here, I'm present. And just, speaking to the elements, the wind, the water, because I'm over here in a combination of all those things. And then the sun, which is the fire. So I was standing and grounding because I had hit the 30-day mark here in Thailand. So I just wanted to let the land know, the earth know that I am here, that I respect the land, and that I want to have another exciting 30 days here. So I'm going to do that every 30 days. just to reset, recharge, and let the land know that I am here, and I'm trying to be here to stay. Amen. Yes, you guys that are coming into the live. You guys, let me know where you're watching me from. I know a lot of people in the States, it's like early in the morning there, but it is definitely in the afternoon. It's a pretty warm day today, but I love it. I love it. And plus, I needed to get my little girl out of the house so she can come and play and stretch her little legs and get some of her energy out. What up from Brooklyn? Brooklyn in the house. Hello. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm in Thailand, you guys, and I absolutely been loving my time here. I've been enjoying my time here. Getting acquainted with the land, getting acquainted with the locals, resetting my nervous system, because being from America, being an American, I think it's essential for us all to reset our nervous system, because with all that is transpiring there, we all need it, okay? And that was one of the reasons why I even relocated, because I'm like, bitch, you need to reset your nervous system. Like, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go crazy this motherfucker, for real. So I just think it's, we gotta get real with ourselves. And, when you say enough is enough, enough has to be enough. That's the only way it's gonna work. Enough has to be enough. Is Vicky, you asked me where I'm at? Vicky, I am in Thailand, honey. Currently in Thailand. I'm over here by the river. Let me show you guys where that thing is. The little boats is coming. They on the water. I'm over here on the water by the river, right? Watching these beautiful boats sail by. They minding their business, okay, and I'm minding mine, amen. Y'all tap the screen, share the live. This is where I am. This is one of the sister properties here, and this big Bertha is my building. It's so far up you can't even see it past the little past the little trees, Lord. Yeah, Big Bertha. That's my daughter right there having a good little time. And this is where I am, guys, in beautiful Thailand. It was one of the best decisions that I could have ever made. Make sure you guys tapping the screen, even sharing the live. It's one of the best decisions I could have ever made, guys. I'll never regret it. I'll never regret this. And just in 30 days time, a lot of changes has happened in me. And when I say a lot of changes for the better. Changes for the better. I've stopped being so, in America, we use that word a lot because it's true. Anxiety. Anxiety was high when I was in America. But since I've been here, it's pretty much gone. Not even pretty much, it is gone. It's definitely gone. And I don't regret this decision. It was a major quantum leap that I had to take. And, some people like, oh, well, I have to visit first. It was like, no, when your spirit is calling you, so you have to be tapped in too. That's another thing, You got to be tapped in. When your spirit is calling you to a place, sight unseen, you've never been, you got to be so tapped in with you and your spirit. And your spirit team. You can't leave your spirit team out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be so tapped in that you begin to work on the plans while your spirit team is getting everything together on the other end, so that whenever you make the leap, the quantum leap, that everything will be in line by the time you make it to your new destination. Somebody catch it. Somebody catch that. I don't go to church, baby. I don't play those reindeer games. You talking to a fifth dimension being. I no longer subscribe to the 3D realm. But I will say this, I am an ordained apostle and prophet. But once you wake up for real in real life, you know titles don't mean a thing. It's just a piece of paper. But I don't go to church, baby. I am the church. You are the church. Hello, somebody. That's all I'm saying. But once you tap in, like really tap into your spirit man, right? Or your spirit woman, I'll say that. Your spirit woman. Once you really tap in, your spirit has already adventured off to different dimensions and places and seen things that your natural body haven't. So when I made the decision to move to Thailand, it was almost effortless. Now, mind you, I went through a whole lot because there were a lot of agents trying to prevent me from going. So many obstacles, distractions, setups, scandals, all kind of things were happening before I made it. But because my spirit team and my spirit woman on the inside of me had already collaborated, right? They had already worked with each other. Hey, Kiki, how you doing, honey? They had already worked in conjunction with one another, that all those things that were happening, right? As far as the agents and the obstacles and the people that were trying to come up against me, doing everything that they could to prevent me from going. It literally, I felt like I was Neo in the Matrix. Not the second one or the third one or fourth, but like the first Matrix, when he was really trying to figure out what the hell was going on, right? What the hell was going on? Where am I, right? Y'all go back and watch that movie. If you watch it with some spiritual eyes, you'll see that we are literally Neo. You are Neo, I am Neo. Okay? We all are Neo. And once you figure out that it's time for you to escape the Matrix, oh my God. Everything that you can think of will begin to come up against you. But everything that you can think of is already aligned for you. Oh man, come on, y'all. Somebody got to pick up what I'm putting down. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's all I want to know. And so everybody's not called to Thailand. I will say that, right? But there are so many other places outside of America that you can literally go. Even if you could just go to visit, right? You need to take some time to get away from that place for just a little while, even if it's just for a little while, you know? You need to take some time and reset your nervous system. Because right now, they're flashing a whole lot of traumatic things in your faces right now in America. And it's really, really sad. You're traumatizing already heavily traumatized people. So it's something else. And I'm gonna show you guys this real quick, because this is blowing me, right? This is blowing my mind now. I was just literally grounding in this grass here, right? I was literally just grounding right before I got on live, and there was absolutely no water on this ground. It hasn't rained, it hasn't did anything, but because I spoke to the earth, and I spoke to the water, and I spoke to the wind, and I spoke to the fire, which is the sun. Okay, look at this water that came up here, y'all. It is a literal wall barrier right there. Where does water come from? Because I called it forth. You hear me? I understand my divine power. I understand that I'm operating in my divine authority. And by me being in all those things in conjunction, whatever I speak, it shall be so. There was absolutely no water here, you guys. None. Right before I got on live. And as I'm talking to you guys online, this water is literally coming up here, y'all. There's a barrier. Y'all see that wall? Y'all see that wall? You see that wall? There's a barrier there. And this water It's filling up in this grass that was once dry right before I came online. I'm just trying to talk to y'all for real, let y'all know what it is. You gotta tap in. I don't care what these people are teaching y'all in these churches and telling y'all this and telling y'all that. It's all to suppress you. It's all designed to stop you from tapping into the real power that you possess. I am just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to be honest and be real. That grass was completely dry. I took off my shoes and was walking up and down this thing, speaking to the earth, speaking to the water, speaking to the wind, speaking to the fire, which is the sun. Who is this? Spoken Proverbs? What are you talking about? That is not a barrier to stop water. Did I say that? I didn't say that there was a barrier there to stop water. I said that there is a barrier there. Where is that water coming from? That's what I said. I didn't say that barrier was there to stop water. And see, that's the thing. When you tap in, you don't misconstrue people's words. You take what they're saying and you process it like a spiritual being, like a person that's operating from the fifth dimension. You don't put words into people's mouth. That's crazy. But like I was saying, you got to call it forth, like I said. And that is a direct manifestation of the things that I was saying before I got on this live, because you don't know what I was saying. You wasn't there. I just hit the live right after I got done from grounding. You don't know what I said. But that is what you just saw and what I just showed you is a direct manifestation of what I said. Baby, y'all go listen. Go find yourself, people. Do whatever you got to do to find yourself. Don't let naysayers be the reason why you never discover and tap into who you really are. I just showed y'all what power look like. And because someone is on a lower dimension, operating from a lower vibration, they'll never understand what you're talking about. You got to come higher. I would be a fool to stay in a lower level, operating from a lower vibration of my true self, doing my spirit and my soul a total disjustice. I'm just trying to talk to somebody. I only came on live because I wanted to tap in with y'all. I hadn't been on live in a minute. I want to talk to y'all. Some of y'all need to hear what I'm saying. Those of you that are Americans that are still in America, if you have the means to leave, do it. It don't have to be forever. It don't even have to be forever. If y'all asking me questions, any questions that y'all ask, y'all gotta at least hit the follow button. Like, follow you, girl. You know what I'm saying? And most of the questions y'all can find on my page, because I've definitely posted a lot of videos. But follow me. And I would love to answer your questions, but it's not a question getting answered until you hit the follow button. Amen. It's called reciprocity. It's called even exchange, right? Because that's what it's all about. I just told y'all about energy. I just talked to y'all about electricity. Y'all know energy and electricity don't never die. Let me go back and see what you said, because I see you just follow me. Hold on. I want to answer you. Baby. Where you at? All right. So, what part of Thailand I'm in? I'm in Nanda Buri, which is about 30 minutes outside of Bangkok. I did not want to. I love Bangkok. No. Bangkok is a time, honey. Okay. I did not want to directly be in Bangkok because it is such a city life. It's the city. Now, when it's time for the city, I'm there, okay? When it's time to get your city girl on, I'm in Bangkok. But Nanda Buri is like 30 minutes out. And because I have a little one, She's 8 years old. I chose to come somewhere where it's not so busy, right? Now, none of the boys still be jumping, but child, it ain't Bangkok. I can tell you that. Let me see here. Let me go back up. Y'all ask questions. Y'all can ask me questions. Just make sure you hit the follow button. That's all I'm asking. Uh, is this Haley? Haley, right? I'm not sure what you're talking about, honey. Um, everybody in America is miserable. You said not everybody in America is miserable. I moved because liberals are batshit crazy. What they got to do with what I'm talking about, though? I don't subscribe to that, honey. You talking to a high vibrational being, baby. Liberals, left wing, right wing, chicken noodle soup. Don't none of that stuff matter, honey. When it comes to your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit, I don't give a damn about a liberal. I don't give a damn about the left wing, right wing. They don't got nothing to do with me. And what when I'm talking to people about leaving, I'm talking about resetting your nervous system. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And if you don't want to leave, this ain't for you. I ain't talking to you. All right, PRW. Hope you hit the follow button, honey. Let's see. You said my daughter is 22. She may be moving there soon. Oh, that's awesome. Anybody that's interested in moving, y'all, I am behind on the comments, so hold your horses. Settle yourselves. Okay. Yeah, I do offer relocation services so that I'll be your eyes and your feet and your ears on the ground, you guys, because when I got off the plane, I literally walked into my place. When I got off the plane, I didn't have to go and check into no hotel. I walked right into me and my daughter's spot, our place. And we've been here for 30 days already. Okay, Queen Belle Dean, you guys send me click a link in my bio and set up a consultation with me. I will definitely assist you all. Yes, absolutely. So you definitely need to look. If you want somebody to assist you, I'm tapped in with 2 realtors, and they can find you guys like a beautiful place. Like I'm standing here in my beautiful place right now. So I'm tapped in with 2 realtors here. If you need assistance, set up a consultation with me and we can get it done. Amen. Absolutely. Who is this? Derek. I hope you hit the follow button, Derek. But yes, I do homeschool my daughter. That's the only way. I was homeschooling her before I left the States. She's in the 3rd grade now. I've been homeschooling her since the 1st grade. I had to pull my baby out of the school system. It was just trash. Hi, Patricia. What's interesting, darling? You guys tap the screen and share the live. I'm more than willing to answer your question. Let me see here. Did I miss Haley's question? I hope I answered you, babe. Hi, Eva. Eva, it's actually the afternoon here. It's like 4:03 p.m. But good morning to you, because I'm pretty sure it's morning where you are. It's definitely in the afternoon where I'm at, okay? In the peak hour, okay? The sun is beaming. Doing what it do, okay? I have to make sure I look at my daughter. Keep on the back end of the camera so I can see her, y'all. Yes. If I missed any questions, 5 a.m. You must be on the East Coast. The East Coast of the States. And so, as I was saying, you guys, moving abroad is not for everybody, okay? But if you have the means, if you have the will, I'm gonna say that, because everybody might not have the means, but if you have a will, you can make a way. I'm talking to you from on the other side of the planet. I didn't necessarily have all the means, but I made the means. I sold everything as much as I could. I detached myself. For 2 years, I lived a minimalistic lifestyle. Me and my daughter were staying in one bedrooms because I wanted to downsize. I wanted to save that money. I wanted to penny pinch as much as I could. It's very hard to do it now in America. Penny pinching is something you're not going to be able to do in America. But when I chose to leave, I gave up everything. What? Because what you're going to have to do, if you want something new, you're going to have to let go of the old. There's no getting around it. If you want something new, you're going to have to release the old. It's no way around that. Yes, ma'am. Y'all click the link in my bio and set up a consultation. I'll be more than happy to go over everything with you all as much as possible. Now, I'm not doing anything for free. I just want you to know that we still live in the world. So I'm not giving any handouts, but I will give a hand up. Amen. Not a handout. It's not a charity. Although I run a charity, but it's not a charity. I give you a hand up, but not a handout, okay? Because my time is more valuable than anything. And so is yours. And one thing about it, and two things for sure, I went through the hard way. I came up the hard way, so I know what time it is. And if you my hue, I'm definitely talking to you. Because, baby, half of y'all haven't even been down the street. Half of y'all ain't even been down the street, let alone left the country. It's time. It's time for y'all to see the world. We got Wig in office and he is literally crazy. Okay? We got Wig in office and he literally is crazy. So y'all better make sure that y'all are traveling. You're seeing the world, because we don't know what this man got up his sleeve. Although Project 2025 did tell us a snippet of what he's trying to do. But you want to live before those privileges, he try to strip those things away from you. Miss Patricia, you must, the sessions is 30, you get a free 30-minute session. But when I perform services for you, okay, then that's a different story. So I give you 30 minutes to speak with me, right? Just so I can get an idea of what it is that you're looking for. But if at any moment that you're wanting to patronize my services and you want me to begin to do the legwork, the research, and all of those things, then yeah. I'm who is this? C Grove 1. One of the requirements, if I answer any questions in the comments, is hitting the follow button. It's just, it's really just an easy thing to do. Hit the follow button. I'll be willing to answer any question that you ask in the chat. Okay? It's called reciprocity. It's called even exchange. Energy never dies. It just transfers. Okay? Holla if you hear me. But all I'm saying is, if you have the means, do it. If you have the will, you can make it happen. You looking at somebody that had the will, the desire to do it, and I did it. I'm speaking to you from the promise, from on the other side of the hard work. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. You everybody is on here from just scrolling, baby. It's okay. But hitting the follow button is absolutely free. Bam! It's one finger, and I'll be happy to let you know that. Absolutely, it's nothing to hit that follow button. Y'all follow people for less. Hello, let's get real here. And if we're gonna be on this live stream, we're gonna have to keep it 1,000, okay? Not 100, but 1,000. Energy does not die. It transfers. So if I give you something, at least hit the follow button. That's, they keep the energy going. They keep it flowing. Because we all are conductors. We all are currents. And once you connect with someone, there's electricity is flowing from both of y'all, giving y'all what y'all need in the time of need. Come on, somebody. I'm just up here trying to have a conversation with the people. I'm just trying to talk to somebody because somebody needs to hear what I have to say. It ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay with me. And leaving the country is not for everybody, and that is also okay. But for any of you that want to get the hell on up out of there, even if it's just for a little while, I think you should do it. And if you need any type of relocation assistance, I can help you. Click the link in my bio. The consultation is definitely free. But once my time and my services get to going, that's not free, baby. Energy does not die. It transfers. And so one of the main reasons why I left is because of that little person back there playing. the little person back there playing, man. You know, Whitney said a long time ago, I'm going to show my age right quick. She said, I believe the children are our future. They really are, y'all. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that's inside. Come on, y'all. I know somebody know the song. Give them a sense of pride. I wasn't able to do none of that in America. I'm just going to be for real. She did not have the best of her mother. I was trying to work. I was trying to stay afloat, keep them bills, keep a roof over our head, all kind of stuff. I was stressed out, moody, all kinds of stuff. This little girl is getting the best of her mother right now. And all of your children, if you have children, I'm telling you, you owe it to them babies. If you grew up in my time, I'm an 80s baby. All our parents had to go to work. If they wasn't on drugs, crack, let's get it real. Let's get real here. If they wasn't on rugs or crack or nothing like that, your parents had to go to work. So you was literally coming home to an empty house. Some of y'all had to take care of your other siblings like me. Some of y'all had to prepare dinner because you know by the time your parent get home, they tired. I'm just trying to tell you. But you don't want that same thing you want to be a generational curse breaker. You want to be the one to break the curse. My spirit told me a long time ago in my early 20s, about to go there, that I was a curse breaker. I didn't know what that even meant. I thought I was going to be like, yeah, gather all the family, the troops of the family, and everybody's going to be on board with breaking the curses of the family, child. that was the main point of my persecution, the family. But see, when you are a curse breaker, I'm trying to help somebody. Y'all tap the screen. But when you are a curse breaker, somebody that's assigned to the bloodline to break the literal curses that's been on your family, you're going to have to do it alone. These people are not going to be on board. And the way that you do it is by setting the tone, setting the trend, being different, doing differently, acting differently. Hello, come on, Kim. I know somebody else a curse breaker in here. I know who I'm talking to. I know my target audience. I know it. I know my target audience is curse breakers and leaders and chosen ones. That's who I rock with. I can't, if you on a low vibrational, baby, we ain't gonna mesh anyway. It's not gonna go well for either one of us because our vibrations they'll clash immediately because you won't even know what I'm talking about. But when you are a curse breaker, you are the person that's going to lead the path for the bloodline. So the change has to start with you, in you, through you. So I had to make a change because she is the future. She's just looking at her mama. And see, that's what I'm saying. She watch everything I do, y'all. So I gotta be the one. Going back to the Matrix, you gotta be the one. You got to be Neo. You got to be. And when those things come up against you to hinder you and cause you to have delays and setbacks, you got to know how to dodge those bullets. I'm trying to talk to somebody that's feeling me. If you feeling what I'm saying, tap the screen. Share the live. Hit the follow button. Because there's some real shit right now. I'm gonna go there. It's some real shit that I'm saying right now. And y'all need to wake the hell up. And do it quickly. You don't got time. When our ancestors was running for their life, even just in that country and that nation, I'm talking, if you my Hugh, I'm talking to you. When our ancestors was running for their lives, trying to escape and find a better life, baby, they didn't, you studied long, you studied wrong. They didn't waste no time. When it was time to hit it, they didn't quit it. When it was time to put belt to ass and feet to payment, they wasn't playing. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. And this message is not for everybody, but it's for somebody. I know that's right, full up. Hello. That's all I'm saying. When it's time to put the feet to the pavement, when the rubber meets the road, you can't be sitting over here overthinking, well, what about this and what about that? I gotta do it. Baby, please. When I made the decision that I was leaving, I started putting literal belt to ass. I started cutting people off. I started changing my whole lifestyle, moving differently. I started selling stuff. I'm like, I don't even need this. Like, what? Because you guess what? When you move overseas, you can't bring none of that stuff with you. At best, you'll have like 2 or 3 suitcases. 2 or 3 suitcases at best. Unless you're going to pay for some extra. But, who want to do all that? You know what I'm saying? Some people will. But I didn't. I didn't want to do it. So whatever the requirement was, I came with that. And whatever didn't fit, it got left. It got left. And I mean that in a literal sense, in a figurative sense. Whoever couldn't fit into the new lifestyle that I was walking in, and the new life that I'm creating for me and my child, they had to go. They had to stay. I literally left that world behind. And you can do the same thing. Some of y'all be ignoring your spirit. Don't ignore your spirit. Your spirit is talking to you. Your spirit is screaming very loud to you, telling you, hey, mister, sister, brother, wake the hell up. We gotta make some changes, and we gotta make them fast. As I said, this ain't for everybody, but if you have the means, even if you don't have the means, you can make the means if you got the will. See, I had the will because I didn't necessarily have all the means. I'm a single mother. And when I say single, I mean handling everything for her on my own. But I had the will. So me and my spirit team, which is God, the angels, my ancestors, worked in conjunctions with each other to make the way. I can't tell y'all nothing I ain't did on my own. I'm not a capper. I ain't want to be no trapper. You know what I'm saying? But I will. You know what I'm saying? I will. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you all is make the necessary change. You're gonna have to make a bold move in this season right here and right now. Some of y'all gonna have to make some very bold moves. And it's for the betterment of you. See? Absolutely. Let me see who said that. I felt more at ease when my son and daughter were there. They're merchant seamen. Oh, that's cool, Kimberly. Oh my gosh. Mesa God favors. I hope you hit the follow button, honey. Cause that's just one of the requirements. I don't require a lot. I'm not, trying to, get over on nobody, but at least hit the follow button. I got you, baby. So what led me to move? I needed to heal. That was the first thing. I needed to heal. I had experienced nothing but trauma in my life since a little girl. I'm 42 years old now. And for to be carrying so much weight of the world, and then I became a mother at 33. I had my daughter late in life because I was like, I wasn't trying. to have no children. I wasn't gonna be one of the ones. But she came because she was supposed to come. She was the reason why I got my extra push. The healing was the number one reason, right? I needed to reset my nervous system because it was shot to shit in America. Okay? I was drowning in bills, drowning in debt, drowning in just about every motherfucking thing. The second reason why is because I wanted to provide a better life for the little girl right there that's watching me. You see that? She over there looking. She might be looking around now, but she watching everything I do, y'all. I wanted to set the tone for my little girl. And the third reason was is that I wanted to travel. I wanted to see the world. Because I know once we got back in office, everything was gonna go straight to hell. As we are in the 10th month, and look where we at. Look where we at in America. And so those were the top 3 reasons, and there were other reasons that came behind it too. But those were the top 3 reasons why I was like, nah, I can't go. I told myself I wasn't gonna go into another year. I wasn't gonna make another trip around the sun for my birthday. And still be in America. My birthday is literally in a few weeks. and I'm just like, when you want some real shit and you vibrating on a higher frequency, manifestation is nothing to you. You're a literal walking manifestation. Everything you think, everything you touch, everything you do is gonna come to pass. That's why you gotta watch the way you think, watch the way you think about yourself, you think about your situation, watch the way you talk over yourself, watch the way you let other people talk over you, baby. Cause the word curses is a motherfucker. Who is this? Hot tea? Baby, you better get over it. The hardest part of leaving my family. No, it's not. The hardest part is staying stuck in the same thing, going around the sun a whole nother year, still looking crazy in America. Leaving your family ain't the hardest part. The hardest part is going through the same goddamn thing for a whole nother year. I refuse. It's called insanity. When you keep on doing the same thing, looking for different results, it's called insanity, guys. Oh yeah, Miss Kimberly. That reset of that nervous system hits different. Oh yeah. Baby, I ain't in no military. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a couple businesses and a nonprofit. I went overseas. I am my support. Wasn't nobody supporting me in America. I take care of my daughter by myself, y'all. Her daddy don't do nothing. So I didn't have no support in America. So coming overseas was nothing. So the thing with my daughter, PRW, I spoke with her. I've been planning this for a year. I spoke with her the entire time, letting her know, showing her pictures, showing her YouTube videos, I prepared her for this. And right before we left, she's like, we about to go to Thailand. I said, that's right. You tap it in too, poop poop. Fuller said, I always say to myself, if that financial blessing don't come from God, I don't want it. Listen here. You better know that God uses people too, Fuller. You don't want to miss out on your blessing, honey. You don't want to miss out on that, because that's the mindset that America try to trap people in too. If it ain't come from God, how you know if it's coming from God or not? A complete stranger, somebody that's probably not even in your caliber, that don't look like you, can be walking down the street and just ready to bless you, and you like, well, now I don't want that because they ain't come from God. No, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why God doing the thing. Kay Allen, I hope you hit the follow button. But my daughter is adjusting well. Your birthday in 3 weeks, guys. Look at these people. They trying to come on this live, Lord. I don't want to battle, guys. I don't want to battle. I'm not on this live to battle. I'm just not. God's favorite, you'll be 44 in 3 weeks. Look at here. We might have the same birthday here. Yeah, Kimberly. That thinking, it's called stinking thinking. If you have stinking thinking, oh girl, you gonna keep yourself trapped. Don't nobody got to enslave you. You enslaving yourself. And words are spells. Come on, JB. I'm in Thailand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Because this Thailand is a kingdom. Let's just start there. It's not what we're used to in America, democracy, and like the other person was trying to say, liberal and all that. These people operate on king and queenship. And if you really just want to understand, that's how the earth intended it. We're all kings and queens. Thailand is a kingdom. Yeah, Trey, it sure is. You can click all the things that I'm doing. Is you can click the link in the bio, babe. JB. Who telling somebody don't go to Thailand? Hold up. Who said that? I'm trying to find it. It went away, Jesus. The comments was going fast, but it's okay. So JB said, please get me out of America. I know that's right, girl. Y'all click the link in my bio and set up a consultation. It's free. And we can discuss plans on getting you relocated. Even if you don't want to come to Thailand, it's like the world is a big place. I don't know, PRW. I ain't having a hard time at all. I'm definitely I'm actually thriving way more than I was in America because I was drowning. God's favor, I was drowning. Let me go back to your question, Kay Allen. I was drowning in America. It was not fun. I wasn't having a good time. I really was dreading waking up every day, having to do this and having to do that and figure things out. Now that I'm here in Thailand, like my creativity is flowing like crazy. My creativity is flowing like crazy. It's flowing. When I say flowing, it's flowing. Things that I put down over the years, it's coming back to me tenfold. And I'm a talented individual. I'm a multi-dimensional being that taps into every gift that I have. Every last one of them. Come here, Noble. I'm trying to make sure I listen to but yeah, don't believe the hype, y'all. Don't believe the hype. You have to see things for yourself. Because people were saying, Thailand this, Thailand that, but I was like, if my soul is called my soul, I have to get in a line with my soul. Bobby D, did you follow me? Yeah, Bobby, did you follow me? Oh yeah, you gotta tap into you now. How you calling yourself God's favorite? Come on now, you got to tap in now. God's favorite. Why you not tapping into your gifts? That's crazy. You doing yourself a disjustice. Yeah, I'm hiring with remote jobs. Yeah, absolutely. A couple of them are starting next week, going into November, because in the States they gear up for the high season, or the season where it's going to be holidays and all that stuff. So they're doing like rapid hiring. You can create your own schedule. You must pass a background and the assessment. Is if you don't, then you're gonna have to wait another 90 days before you apply again. Oh yeah, Kimberly, if you retire, you can come in on a retirement visa. If you retire, you can come in on a retirement visa. I'm catching up on the comments, y'all. So y'all probably be talking about something else now, but listen, I'm going back. Oh yeah, I would never was an entitled. Who is this? Sir Fisher 62. Yeah, this is the land of smiles. These people not worried about the entitlement of an American. Please, they will ignore you. And you don't want to be out here acting no fool in Thailand because you don't want to be in a Thailand jail, because these people will put you in jail. You come out here act a fool if you want to, you're going to be sitting in the Thailand jail. And baby, it's nothing like the American jail. Hell, the American jail is like a hotel, the Hilton Hotel compared to Thailand jail. You don't want to play with these people. Yeah, so it's who's this? Kay Allen. I mean, it depends on your lifestyle. Like I'm in Nandaburi, which is about 30 minutes from Bangkok. I did not want to be in Bangkok. Now, when it's time to get to party and turn up and live the city life, I'm in Bangkok all day long because them people do not sleep. Hello. And it's a time every time. Like, you're going to have a ball every time. But I have a little person, so I did not want to be directly in the city all day, every day. I wanted y'all notice that y'all don't hear no beeping, no honking, no blowing, none of that, because I'm in a place where it's a lot of solitude, and I knew I needed that as well to reset my nervous system. I can't come from, because I was in Houston. You can't come from a big old city and then think you're gonna go to another big city talking about you reset your nervous system. No, you're not. Who is this? God's favorite. Do you make these type of videos all the time? Girl, every time I'm on live, this how I talk. This, y'all getting the real me. Like, this ain't, I'm not a saleswoman. I'm not a salesperson. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. I'm telling you how it went down for me and what it was and what it is. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta go back up. You PRW, you click the link in my bio. Everything is there. You on your way, Kay Allen? I know that's right, girl. Or yeah, this you a girl. Okay. I think. I can't see, it's little. Forgive me. Charged to my eyesight and not my heart. Okay. Yeah, you can apply. Yeah, the actual work from home jobs are in America. They're for American positions. So, you know, it's for American people. So you can apply right now and be working as fast as your background comes and you pass the assessment. You can be working by next week, or at least going into November the 1st. Hello, JB. JB, the boss, already got her passport in hand. That's the key right there. That passport gonna unlock all kind of country doors. Once you got that in hand, that's the first thing. If you ain't got your passport, you don't need to be talking about going nowhere. You need to handle that first. So, God's favorite, that's where my consultation, we go into my services, because I get to breaking down all the visas and things of that nature. Or you can get on Google. You know what I'm saying? You can get on Google. Let's see. Okay, you're a woman. Okay, Kay Allen, I know that's right. Girl power. All right, PRW. The starting pay date is as low as 11, and it goes all the way up to like 20 or 22 or something like that. It depends on the contract that you're going to pick, because you pick the contract that you want. Like, I don't have no bearings on what the company is going to pay you, but I'm the recruiter, right? So it depends on the contract that you pick, and the contract is always going to tell you what's to pay. And you can choose your own hours. The minimum hours I think you have to work per week is 15, and it goes all the way up to like 40. You click the link in my bio, babes. Yeah, like literal. I think New York is child's play, Kay Allen, compared to how Bangkok, baby. Baby, I think New York is very busy. They always doing something in New York. But baby, when I say Bangkok, it's like that. It's New York on steroids. I'm telling you. Yep, and JB the boss said I got a clean background, period. Yes. So if anybody's in America, you can go ahead and start the process and get everything going. If you are in Thailand, I will tell you will have to be on a VPN that's stationed in America. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. Kay Allen says staying in Bangkok for a minute and thinking about going to Phuket for a resort lifestyle. Yeah, and that's the beautiful part about it. Like, what? You can do just about anything. If I want to go to Bali next week, right? If I wanted to go to Malaysia, Bali, I can book a flight, Let under $100. Find me a little resort. Do that. Stay there for a week. Come back like ain't nothing ever happened. Okay. If I wanted to move around East Asia, I can do that. Yeah, Bangkok is a busy city. It's definitely a busy city. They don't sleep at all. Elizabeth, did you hit the follow button? Did you hit the follow button? I'm asking is if you're gonna ask me questions, just hit the follow button. Energy does not die. It transfers. Come on, I'm giving you energy, Elizabeth. I'm giving you this and that and all the things. Hit the follow button, girl. Okay, so yes, the VPN services, you really can pick any one. But if you're going to do a work from home VPN, I do not recommend the free ones because there are some free ones out there. But if you're going to do the work from home, Norton is one of the good ones. Norton, and I think they charge you a certain amount every month. Absolutely, JB the boss. That's why I'm here for. Like, I didn't make it these 42 years and ain't learned a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been wise even as a little girl. That's why I knew I was called to this point that I'm in now, and that's why my life was so difficult. Is because I knew that it takes wisdom to make it and navigate through this life, through these dimensions, through this world. If you don't have wisdom, oh man, you SOL. Shit out of luck, okay? My birthday is in November. The first week of November, baby. It's coming in a couple weeks. And I'm so excited because I said this last year. That's going back to the manifestation. I said it last year. On my birthday, I said it last year. I said this time next year, November 2024, I said this time next year, which is November 2025, I am not going to be in America. I'm not. And look, I made it here to Thailand September the 11th. 911. Come on, y'all. My life is full of purpose. It's full of purpose. Yeah, I said Norton PRW. I said Norton. Okay, the Scorpios in the building. Period. Y'all know how we get when our season here, y'all. We, it's something magical that, happens inside of a Scorpio. It's, we get a light. We get a fire to get going when our season get the rolling around. Amen. Yes. QTV MK, I got 2 on the 2nd and 7th of November. Look at that, baby. So you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, Scorpios in the house. Shout out to all the Scorpios. Yeah, Libra. I know y'all still doing y'all thing. My baby back there a Libra, so I ain't not too much on y'all because my baby a Libra, so I kind of fuck with y'all Libra. You know what I'm saying? Cause my baby a Libra. Her birthday next week, as a matter of fact. She on the cusp. Yeah. Everywhere. Everywhere. JB the boss everywhere, baby. Where I'm at is 345 USD. And where you not finna get no high rise in America for under 1,700. And that's gonna be a shoebox. I know that's right, JB the boss. Look, I mess with Virgos too. Shoot, I mess with y'all. I ain't, it ain't no zodiac that I really don't fool with. I think it's about the character of the individual. It be the individual. They be trying to mess it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The 18th. Oh, her birthday. It's coming up. It's gonna be in a couple days. I know that's right. All these people just had birthdays here a little while ago. I know that's right. The end of the season, babies. Okay. The end of the year, babies. I feel you. But yeah, I think if you going back to the original reason why I even came, if you have the means, even if you have the will to leave America, I'm saying it with all sincerity in my heart and in my voice, then you should do it, even if it's for a little while. There are a lot of countries that let you in visa free for up to 90 days. You ain't got to worry about no visa for 90 days. Thailand is one of them. I don't have to worry about no visa for 90 days. They let you in visa free for 90 days. If you ain't made up your mind about what you want to do in 90 days, something wrong with you. If you ain't figured that thing out in 90 days, then I can't help you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Because in 90 days, hell, you be on probation at a job for 90 days, 60 to 90 days. I'm just saying a lot of decisions could be made in 60 to 90 days. That's all I'm saying. There are a lot of countries that let you in visa free. Oh, I gotta do the puzzle piece, y'all. Hold on. Before they clip my live. All right, amen. Y'all make sure y'all tapping the screen. Let's get this live up to 10K at least, y'all. I've been dropping some jewels. I've been giving y'all some stuff to feed y'all spirit and stuff. Like, at least tap the screen for you, girl. Look at here. Who is this? Vibes. Listen here. I'm telling you. Do you know if you want to stay on the job after a week? Hell yeah, I do. For me, everybody not tapped in, but for me, it don't take me long to make a decision. Because I understand. You study long, you study wrong, baby. Some of y'all be into stuff for too long. And that's how you end up hurt. That's how you end up missing out on blessings. That's how you get delayed, because you done sit up there and then study long, then study wrong. Sometimes decisions don't even take a long time. But all I'm saying is, with the 60 to 90 days, you can make a decision on what you want to do and where you want to be in 60 to 90 days. Even if you just on some visit type stuff. Let me see what y'all saying. How are these schools for American children? Honestly, the schools are expensive in Thailand. The international schools are expensive, but they're worth it. They're worth it. Muhammad, I'm declining your offer to go live. I don't want to battle, guys. If you are in this live and you're wanting to battle, I don't want to. Okay? Amen. But I homeschool my daughter. I've been homeschooling my daughter since she was in the 1st grade, and she's in the 3rd now. So even no matter what country I'm in, I probably would never put her in a brick and mortar school ever again. I don't care what country I'm in. I'm gonna always homeschool my child. So, and everybody, that's not for everybody, and I get it. But you can definitely look up international schools in Thailand. You can look up international schools in whatever land you want to go to or visit. Yeah. Let me see. Vibes, what you talking about? Let me see. I think I missed your question, girl. Oh boy, I can't. Y'all know I can't see. The sun has been in my eyes the whole time. Yes, thank you so much, Kay Allen. Y'all make sure y'all hit the follow and tap the screen. We got to get this live up to at least 10K. Yeah, I don't subscribe to regular brick and mortar schools, especially in America. But overseas, it's a lot better because they teach the children different. Does who miss her family? I'm her family. God's favor. I'm her family. We talk to my family every day on WhatsApp, but I'm this little girl family. And we making new family over here on the other side of the world, honey. Yeah. You definitely should look into it. Yep. You can definitely click the link in my bio, God's favorite. You can inbox me too, but click the link in my bio so you can set up a consultation. So we can really talk. It's gonna be via Zoom. You don't have to come on camera or nothing, but so we can really talk and really, get down to the nitty gritty of what you want to do and come up with a plan. What I do is I offer relocation services, you guys. You can click the link in the bio and set up a consultation. I offer relocation services. I will be your eyes, ears, mouth, and feet here in Thailand. If you want to relocate to another country, I'll definitely do the research for you so that you can have a smooth transition. It's all about having a smooth transition. When I came here, it was literally a smooth transition. This is how I knew I was going to the right place, because my transition here was smooth. My plane ride was cool. When I got here, I had a driver to pick me up. I had concierge at the airport where I got VIP services and walked straight up to immigration while everybody was still standing in line. Okay, I set this whole thing up because I wanted to do it and do it in style and do it right. I didn't want no hiccups. I didn't. And so my transition was smooth. And so by me experiencing that myself, I want to help other people have a smooth transition as well. That's the whole point of me having my relocation services. So your transition can be can be smooth as well. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. I do not drive in Thailand. No. Even before I left the States, I gave my car. I gave it back to the people because I wasn't about to pay them another dime, okay? Because I knew I was finna leave. So I spent like a whole year not even driving in America. Just getting delivery, getting Uber. I work from home anyway, so I really didn't have to go too many places. And when I did have to go places, I just Ubered. But I don't drive in Thailand. No. They have a system out here called Grab and Bolt, which is the Uber of Thailand. Uber and Lyft of Thailand. Yeah, absolutely. Ozzy, it was definitely divinely aligned. And this is why I tell people you have to tap in. You have to tap into yourself. No amount of church service, no amount of preaching, no amount of prophesying and praying. Once you get inside of yourself and you tap into you, oh man, life's gonna hit different. It's gonna hit different for you. And you always want to tap in because you are unlocking gifts inside of you. So many of you are sitting on your literal gifts. Some of you haven't even tapped in enough to know what your gift is. Everybody has gifts. Every last one of us. Well, I don't know what my gift is. Tap in. I promise you'll find out. Absolutely, God's favorite. I would love to have more melanated people here, and it's several different communities. I actually have a community myself on Facebook and WhatsApp for Black moms. If you have children and you're my Hugh, I'm talking to you. I have a whole community. That's the link in the bio as well. You guys can join the community on Facebook and join the community, the group chat on WhatsApp. You guys are WhatsApp is going to be your holy grail for being overseas. And that's the way that I communicate with my family, through WhatsApp, because I wasn't about to pay a phone line from over in America to overseas. I wasn't about to do that. Let me see. Yeah, so when you set up your consultation, we talk about all that, girl, all of it. You have 2 children and a dog. I know people that actually came over here with their pets. So if you want to bring your dog, bring your dog. If you don't, have somebody take care of your dog in the States. And that's another thing too. If you have pets, there are certain places that don't allow pets. And so that's another thing. You have to consider all things. That's why I say you have to set up a consultation, because everybody's lifestyle is different. It's no cookie cutter. My situation is not going to be like your situation. I don't have a dog. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't need to look for no places that are dog friendly. If you have a pet, then you need to look for stuff that is pet friendly. And sometimes you'll never know looking on the internet. You'll have to be tapped in with a realtor. And I have 2 realtors that I'm tapped in with that can definitely narrow your search down. Absolutely, Tim. Yeah, and it might be Tim Gonzalez 57. It might be easy for you to tap in, but everybody don't know how to tap in. Everybody don't know. And some of the ways that you can tap in is by meditation, sitting with yourself. Some people don't even like themselves for long enough to even sit with themselves. Like, that's crazy to me. But it's not for me to judge, right? It's to assist people and help people along the way. You must tap into yourself. You must tap in. It's no other way around it. You're not going to survive the times that we're heading in if you don't tap into yourself. You got to do it. Yes, Ozzy. America has us bogged down and tired that we can't focus on ourselves long enough to tap in, and it's sad. And that was one of the reasons why I chose to leave. Now, I was already tapped in before I left, but once I touched down, that took it to the 100th level. I started discovering things about myself I didn't even know. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying too. God's favor. A lot of people, dogs are their families. Their pets are their family, and so you have to get somewhere because you're gonna have. Hey, John. Hey, Bookie Butt. I'm doing good, girl. I'm just out here talking and enjoying the now the sun that went down. I was letting my daughter play. I was out here just talking to the people and encouraging them and letting them know it's time to tap in. And if you have the means to leave the States, leave America, then do it. Even if you don't have the means, you need to have the will. Because where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Absolutely. Hey, Phoenix. I think that's how you spell. It's Phoenix, ain't it? Phoenix. I think it's Phoenix. Phoenix, you stay in where I'm at, girl. I know that's right. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Period. Baby, I love it over here. Okay, love it. It's the most peace I ever experienced in my whole 42 years of living. Girl, the JB the boss. All you gotta do is hit that link in the bio, and we can get that going for you. You don't gotta worry about no work from home job when I'm hiring. Like, what? Get those funds together, and you gotta. When I'm telling y'all, when y'all get ready to do this, you gotta be willing to let go of everything. Let go of them clothes. Because Thailand is a tropical country. You ain't wearing no winter boots and hat. You're going to die, okay? You're going to unalive yourself. You're going to unalive yourself because it's hot. So you don't need to worry about having no winter clothes. Get that stuff away, sell that stuff, do what you got to do. You ain't going to need no couches because where you going to take the couch at? You can't. You can bring whatever you want as long as it can fit inside of that suitcase. You can bring whatever you want. See, me, I brought seasonings and stuff with me. You know, stuff that I knew that Thailand wouldn't necessarily have. Like, after I get off this live with y'all, I'm finna go fry me up some fish hard. Okay? It got to be fried hard. Okay? And I had to bring my Louisiana fish fry with me. Okay? Because I'm like, I don't know if Thailand got that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. So I had to pack my Louisiana fish fry with me because I want my fish to be fried hard. All right? I had to bring my seasoning because I like the way that I season my food because I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? So you can bring, stuff that can fit inside of your suitcase with you for sure. But what I'm saying is things that you can't bring with you, like a couch, like a bed, like a car, sell that stuff, man. Let that stuff go. Oh, how long you been here, Phoenix? Then you said I'm a hoot. I'm just trying to be real with y'all, because so many people like to put on the show, and I don't got time for that. I left my performative self back in America with the rest of them people that I left behind. You'll never get a performance out of me ever, especially while after I done broke out. I ran for my life. God's favor, you don't have a job right now. Girl, you don't need a job when you God's favorite. Why y'all just be making up names, huh? Y'all don't be believing your own self. You how you gonna be God's favored and don't believe you got the favor of God? Come on, man. You got to start coming on up. You got to come up. PRW, I'm 54 and it's been hard, but I keep going. I keep pushing. My daughter is such a inspiration. That's good, PRW. And 54 ain't old, honey. Ain't nothing old but clothes. I'm just trying to tell you, honey. Ain't nothing old but clothes. And age is literally nothing but a number, but not when it comes to PDLs, pedophilia. We don't play those games. But age is literally nothing but a number. It's all about your mindset. If you can still move your legs, your arms, and you can get up and go, you can do anything. JB, the boss said, I'm coming with clothes on my back, period. Baby, because guess what? You can rebuild all that stuff. I had to bring me some clothes because I'm fluffy. Thailand women are very petite. They don't have a lot of fluffy plus size. But but Thailand got me losing this weight here, so I might be, you know what I'm saying, I might be able to get in there. I'm talking about in there. God's favorite, okay. I know that's right, Phoenix. $9.50 a month, period. Oh yeah, that was one of the lessons that I learned before I left the States. PRW was helping myself because I'm such a giver. People will take advantage of you being a giver, and then they'll leave you with nothing, and then you'll be, stuck in a dark place by yourself. I just posted a video about that the other day. Y'all go check it out. About how I had to recognize that I was the light, start being the light for myself that I was being for other people. And once that light came on in me and I started using my own life for myself, oh baby, all bets were off then. It was like, and this is why I'm here on the other side of the world right now, because I began to make sure that I took care of me, because I can't be nothing. I can't pour outside of an empty cup. I can't pour outside of an empty cup. I don't have nothing to give nobody if I don't have nothing to give myself. As y'all heard what Phoenix said, she's I haven't even opened my suitcase, barely. Don't bring a whole bunch of clothes, and she ain't lying, okay? I literally had a suitcase and a half with clothes for me and my daughter, and the only reason why it was a suitcase and a half because it's me and her. But if it was just me, I probably would have had one suitcase full of clothes. Oh, you've been there since March. Okay, you traveling, Bookie, but I got you. I'm not, baby, I'm from the South, honey. You don't hear that country? Baby, I'm from the South, born in Louisiana and Texas raised. You know what I'm saying? Like Louisiana made me, Texas raised me, on God. Yeah, I got to be real, Daniel. That's what people are lacking in the world. They lacking the realness. Oh, girl. JB the boss, baby, I could never be an NPC. I'm a earth angel. Life has tried to beat me down, even to the point of unaliving me, but it didn't work, baby. I'm just saying. RT, ain't nobody talking about God. What you talking about? God is king. Are you trying to be a disturbance? Cause I can get you up out of here, RT. You got stung by a bee, you finna get stung by another one too. Hold up. Let me do it. Take me through there. Take me through there. Let me help you. I don't like when people try to come and disturb my life. Talking about God is king, then getting stung by a bee. Baby, I need you to read the room. Read the room, RT. Well, you ain't got to read it now. You out of there. Listen, hold on, let me go back and read this. Yeah, pack your little suitcase, honey. You don't need a lot. Listen, Phoenix, I'm talking about losing weight. When I first got here, I had a gobble gobble turkey neck. Baby, and that thing is damn near gone. You hear me? I said, this is where I need to be. Thailand, baby. America ain't got to worry about me, baby. Listen here. The markets and the fresh fruits, yes, Lord. Even if you go to 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? You hit on 7-Eleven. Let's see. The PRW says she'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'm going to look at your link, and my daughter and I will be contacting you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's get it done. Absolutely, Ozzy. I don't know if you were on the live earlier when I said that I'm a generational curse breaker. I've been knowing this since my early 20s. And I thought of the wrong thing when I first figured out I was a generational curse breaker. I was like, oh, I'm going to bring the family all together, and we're going to, the bloodline, and we're going to get the bloodline together. And child, that was my biggest ops. That was my biggest ops. And I knew that as being a generational curse breaker, I was going to have to lead the way. I was going to have to be a leader of the bloodline. I was going to have to change the way I talk, walk, think, act, all that stuff. Being a generational curse breaker is not for the weak. Absolutely. Definitely the narrative has changed. Absolutely. Phoenix said my condo is literally behind you. Really? Girl, you looking at me out the window. You looking at me out the window, Phoenix. My God. Listen here, fresh fruit and no stress, baby. That'll get that weight out quick. I ain't lying to you. Baby, my baby, mommy 7-Eleven. I said, damn, okay. And she know where it says too, right down and get on the elevator and come on down. Like she gonna want to go to 7-Eleven as soon as I get off this live. Oh, 7-Eleven. Yes, honey. Absolutely. Even at night, you not roaming nowhere safe in America at night. Hell, in the daytime, it's damn near about to be hard to go somewhere because with ICE out there taking people down. Absolutely, Ozzy. And you know, I resonate with curse breakers. I come on here. That's my target audience. Chosen ones, curse breakers, earth angels, those type of people is who I resonate with. Anybody else on a lower vibration, it's not gonna end well. Like RT was in here talking about some God is a king and then talking about he got stung by a bee and stuff. Like get up out of here. You're out of here, sir. Get up out of here. I can't do it. Your vibration got to come up higher than the third dimension. You got to at least get to the 4th or the 5th to talk to me. I'm just saying. Let's see. Oh, okay. I got you, Phoenix. I was like, girls, you watching me out the window? Oh. Oh, the Fat Town. Oh no, that's Fat Twan. Fat Twan. Let me tell you something about the club. You're going to be up all night. You're going to need more than a Red Bull. Because, baby, these people do not go to sleep. Okay? My first night going out down here was a couple weeks ago. And I know I went to like 3 to 4 places. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. And them people were still going. I said, no, I got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I done kicked it with y'all long enough. 5 o'clock is my limit. The sun was about to come up and these people still outside. But yeah, the parties and the club scene is, baby, you gonna have a time in Thailand. If you don't do nothing else, you gonna have a time. Who trying to infiltrate the kingdom? JB the boss? What you talking about, baby? Okay, Ozzy, you moving to Thailand, but you letting your son finish. What grade is your son in? Cause I be seeing one of my friends was saying that too, but her son just started the 9th grade. I said, friend, you might want to not wait on that. You might not want to wait on that, friend. You might want to. He's just in the 9th grade. Don't get him up out of there. Don't wait no 4 years and then be trying to leave somewhere. No, get that baby. If he in 9th grade, get him up out of there. Now, if he in 11 or the 12th, then I understand. Gonna let him graduate. But if he just started, don't you do that. Get that baby up out of there. They'll adjust. They'll adjust. Carl Collins, I hope you hit the follow button because energy does not die, it transfers. So if I'm going to be answering any questions in the chat, y'all got to hit the follow button. Y'all ain't even tapped the screen to get your girl to 10K yet. So at least hit the follow button. Yeah, absolutely, Phoenix. It don't sleep. And I said the same thing earlier too. That Bangkok is literally New York on steroids, baby. You gonna be all night long. And baby, I couldn't hang. I was like, this is my first night out. I can't. I already did 5 o'clock. Y'all want to go to another spot? Baby, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Y'all not finna have me out here all night long to the break of dawn, okay? Maybe once I get used to it or something. All right, Carl. Let's see. I am currently in Thailand. Carl Collins. Thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for the follows. Y'all hit that like button. We trying to get at least a 10K, y'all. Homeschool. I definitely homeschool my daughter. She's been being homeschooled since the 1st grade. She's in the 3rd now. So she's well adjusted, well into what the program. Because, baby, I was like, look, we ain't finna have nothing hold us back. Oh, see, I told my friend the same thing, Ozzy. Listen to me. You already see the changes that's happening in the States right now. He barely been back in the office a whole year. It's only been 10 months. So listen, get that baby up out of there. I'm telling you, that baby's gonna thank you later. That baby gonna thank you later. And if you or any of you ladies or moms and you have children, click the link in my bio. I have a Facebook group that's for if you got my hue, I'm talking to you especially, but it's for moms. They have children in Thailand, so we can organize and get things going. Even if you're not here yet, and even if you're visiting, you want to be able to have a collective to hang out with, so we can go do things with the kids and all of that stuff. We have grown-up time, but the kids need their time too. All right, Ozzy. I don't know, girl, but I'm just saying, think about it. It is 5:07 p.m. here in Thailand. Carl Collins, 63. Yeah. It is 5:07 p.m. It's in the evening. The sun is setting, and baby, these people don't do daylight savings time out here across the world. So when it's 6 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, 6:30. I think the sun be going down like 6:30, 6:45. No later than that. And then it pop right on back up around the same time. It ain't no, let's do a daylight savings time change. No, they like to keep their people on the flow. They don't like to throw their people off or nothing. I know that's right, JB the Boss in LA. What up from LA? 6:08 a.m. here. You must be on the East Coast. HT 504. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying it until I get off this live. If y'all have the means to leave, do it. Even if you don't have the means and you have the will, because where there's a will, there's a way. Get the hell up out of America, man. Even if it's just for a little bit. Even if it's just for a little bit. There are several countries, Thailand included, there are several countries that will let you come in visa-free entry for 90 days. If you can't figure it out in 90 days, then go back home. Go back home. Go back home. I'm just saying. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, girl. I'm semi Bangkok. It's like 30 minutes outside of Bangkok. I have a little one. So I didn't want to be in the city. Now, Bangkok is a time, honey. Like, I came from the city. I was in Houston before I got here. So I didn't want to go from one city and then come to another city. I wanted something different. The whole point of moving across country to another country is to change your lifestyle. Change what you're used to. Change the way you've been living. I did not want to be in the city. Now, Bangkok is a time, honey. Okay, when I went out for the first time a couple weeks ago, I had a time. And them people don't sleep. It's like New York on steroids. Okay? But I didn't want to raise my daughter in the city. So we came out here. Y'all don't hear no traffic. Y'all don't hear no cars beeping and folks hollering and all that. I didn't want that for my daughter. I didn't even want that for me because I came to reset my nervous system. So, yeah, I'm right outside of Bangkok. 30 minutes. Yeah, Web Slider. Yeah, Austin. Just Texas, period. Let's, Governor Hot Wheels is a shame. He's a shame. We ain't gonna even go there. I'm not here to talk about politics. But if you are in America and you have the means and even the will to leave, because where there's a will, there's a way. You can do it. Get the hell up out of there, man. Even if it's for a little while. It's time for y'all to start focusing on yourself. Some of y'all gave the United States of America the best of y'all years. Some of y'all don't even know what it's like to live for real. Now, Fetchwan, you don't need a car in Thailand. You don't need a car. You could just catch a Grab. Now, if you want a car, you can have one. You just got to make sure you have your international license. And you can get all that before you leave America. Well, you can get an international permit from AAA in America. But I don't need to drive here. I call me a Grab, which is the Uber of Thailand, or a Bolt, which is the Lyft of Thailand, and I go where I'm going. Most of the time, everything you can walk. I have a whole market that's right outside of my condos. I walk in the front of the condos, literally take a few steps. It's a whole market where I can get everything that I want and need. JB the boss, you won't catch me on back of a scooter. You won't. They call them a motorbike here. You won't catch me on the back of those, honey. No. You won't catch me on the back of those. I'm good. Let's see. Who is this? Dar. I don't know what your name is, baby. I don't know what your name is. Darby. Is that Darby? Listen. The only job that you will really be able to get here as a foreigner is teaching. If you have like a bachelor's degrees or anything that's higher, they don't care what it's in, as long as it's a bachelor's degree, then you can work as a teacher. I recommend, if you are an entrepreneur, I don't want to battle you guys, so stop requesting my live. I don't want to battle. I recommend, if you're an entrepreneur, this is a great place for you to thrive. Your work still based in America, so you can make them American dollars. Okay. You came home to sell a little fish and moved to Thailand. Okay, girl. Like actual fish that's in the water, or what kind of fish you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge. All right. I have my own business. Yeah, I'm just, I ain't trying to be funny. I just want to know, what I'm saying? I ain't here to judge. You got to get your money. How you gonna get your money, honey? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Girl, you put fish in there. I was like, girl, what kind of fish you trying to sell? That'll sell now. That'll get you some money. All right. That other fish, amen. Yeah, but Darby, I am an entrepreneur, honey. So I work for myself. Web Slider, I moved to Tanzania for 4 years, but I'm back in the States until March. As long as you keep it moving. I could live comfortably. Yes, girl, what? Yes. You can live more than comfortably. Well, with 1,500, especially if it's just you. What? I'm telling y'all right now, A Coca-Cola, a 20-ounce Coca-Cola is 15 cents. Where y'all getting something in America for 15 cents? Especially not a 20-ounce Coca-Cola, baby. That boy finna hit you over the head by $4. I'm just saying. You can make it. I think we all can make it anywhere outside of America. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Oh, who is this? Fat One, you said I retire in 3 years would live. Listen here. I just said I got you, chocolate flower girl. You know, I just had to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I ain't the judge. Hey, that thing sell. That thing sell, too. You get some money off that thing. I'm just saying. You know, so I wasn't here to judge. All right. But, yeah, if you retire in 3, you can come on a retirement visa for sure. And live more than comfortably. Hello? What you mean, God's favorite? Do they say Social Security out there? What you supposed to do with you? What you talking about? What Thailand supposed to do with Social Security? What you talking about? Help me understand what you're saying so I can answer your question. Oh yeah, Kimberly, you sure can. But I live I live as the locals. You'll get more affordable prices, and you'll get the local prices if you live as a local. So I live as a local. I don't be up here. I live in some condo, and these are luxury. I can't lie, but it's Thailand luxury. So it's like I get all the amenities and everything that I need still at a Thailand price, not an American price, because they do have American prices here in Thailand. Oh yeah, JB the boss, baby. Listen, if you still talking about the fish, JB the boss, baby, you sure get that thing sold up out here. I'm just saying. Let me get off of that. That's low vibrational. I ain't gonna talk about that no more. PTSD, Social Security, girl. They take the money, but they don't take. They like Thailand is a kingdom. I want y'all to understand that. So they don't subscribe to the American system. But if you get Social Security, they take the money. They'll spend your money now. They'll spend your money. No matter where the money is coming from. They're going to spend it. So, yes is the question. Yes is the question. And you can get just that. I know a girl that lives in a condo, and she pays like $280. And you can get like a little studio for cheaper than that. Like they have places out here that cost $100 USD. It's just, it might not be the most luxury, but they got places out here that cost $100 USD for you to live. It's not gonna be luxury, I'm telling you that right now, but hey, it's gonna be yours. Hey, shoot, $100, baby. Yeah, I wasn't talking about you. Yeah, we was talking about the other young lady. We got that established with Miss Chocolate. But yeah, now you don't, but it sells though, God's favor. It sells. But I understand, because I ain't come out here for that either. I got my own money. I don't need nobody to Who is this? Let's see. Karaoke boy, where are you with the sun out already? The sun been out, baby. The sun been out. It's 5:19 p.m. where I'm at, honey. Now hit that follow button, I'll tell you where I'm at. Eating life, you hit that follow button, I'll tell you too, girl. Y'all got to follow me. Yeah, because it's still so if you in Florida, it's probably like 6:19 a.m. Y'all day just finna get started. See, I'm in Friday evening. Y'all finna get into Friday. I'm already in the evening. So by the time y'all get well into Friday, it'll already be going into Saturday for me. Yup. That's all I'm saying, karaoke boy. Hit that follow button. That's all I'm saying. Energy. I've been saying this the whole life. Energy cannot die. It's only transferred. It can only be transferred. Transferred. Give me some of that energy so I can give you some. And so that depends, Ozzy. It depends on where you want to live. Because every 2-bedroom, even in the condos that I live in, every two-bedroom is not the same because they go by square footage. So I live in a 1-bedroom because me and my daughter don't need much. It's just me and her. And my 1-bedroom condo is $345 USD. And this is my building here. Let me turn around for y'all so y'all can see. This is my building right here. I live in this building right here. So my condo is $345, and this is a sister property over here. And so it depends on the square footage. It depends on what you're looking for. That's why it's very important to get in contact with me. Yeah, it's a high rise, baby. Yes, come on, PRW, baby. Take that with you. Energy don't die, it transfers. Now, y'all, look at this. Before I got on this live, it was completely dry over here. If you've been on this live rocking with me since I started, y'all know it wasn't hardly no water here. And then when it was rising, it was a little bit. But now it looked like a whole pool over there. Because before I got on live, I spoke to the earth. I spoke to the wind, I spoke to the fire, and I spoke to the water. And I set my intentions. I've been here for 30 days, so I set my intention. I always come out and ground. I grounded when I first got here every 30 days. And I set my intentions. I've been here for 30 days, so I set my intention. I always come out and ground. I grounded when I first got here. Every 30 days, I'm going to ground. Intentions to let this land know that I'm here and I want to work in conjunction with you. So I spoke to the land. So I spoke to the land. I spoke to the waters. I spoke to the fire, and I spoke to the yeah. Yeah. My service going in and out. It's really about time for me to get off of here, y'all, for real. Y'all hit that follow button. Because I have to go feed my daughter. I know she wait on me. She hungry, y'all. We've been out here for a couple of hours. Okay, it's going in and out. So that's my signal to get off and follow me. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be on live often. Follow me. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be on live often. That I absolutely love you, okay? And you guys have a great remainder of the evening. I'll check y'all next time. Let me screenshot because we got over 10K. And you guys have a great remainder of the evening. I'll check y'all next time. Let me screenshot because we got over 10K. Let me screenshot it. Y'all, we got over 10K. Let me screenshot it. Y'all, you guys have a good evening or good morning, wherever you are in the world. I speak blessings and healing over you all. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your morning.